Hey guys, my name is Jason. I'm the founder of Distress Loan Advisors. I help people with SBA loan related issues, specifically the offer and compromise, which now includes EIDL loans. If you want to check out my website, I'll put a link in the notes below. My website has over 200 blog articles. It's got a free EIDL audio course, a paid EIDL audio course, and I do offer 30-minute consultations. And then, of course, my main service is helping people with offer and compromise. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a rant, and this rant is directly at the SBA. So, SBA, get your head out of your ass. I had two people come to me today. One who is like completely distraught because you told her she's liable for her loan and she's not. This woman's got like a $50,000 loan. It's through her LLC. And when she signed up, she hadn't gotten an employee ID number, an EIN, specifically for her LLC. And so when she applied for the loan, the SBA said, well, just put your own social security number. So she went through the trouble to get an EIN for her LLC and said to the SBA, like, here you go. She got passed from person to person to person, 3 different people, all of whom are giving her a hard time. One of whom told her, now you're liable for it. And you have to do a transfer of ownership, and you got to fill out all this paperwork. Like, get your head out of your ass, SBA. The woman's trying to do the right thing, and you're giving her a hard time. She owes $50,000. She has an LLC. Clearly, there's no personal guarantee. It's really infuriating. Because this woman, she contacted me for a consultation. We have the consultation tomorrow. And when people sign up for a consultation, I ask, is there any information that, would be helpful for me to know ahead of time? And she basically said she can't eat, she's not sleeping at night, all because of this. Like, give me a break, SBA. Like, you're here to help people. These COVID funds were supposed to be helping people through a difficult time, and then you do this? Train your people better. Do something so that when people call, they're getting accurate information. She signed the documents on behalf of her LLC. There is no personal guarantee. You can't snap your fingers and declare to someone that now you're personally liable. And then, of course, they throw this BS at her about, well, maybe you'll get sued. Maybe we'll take your wages. If there's a personal guarantee, sure, they can do all that. But there isn't. That's the first rant. The second rant, anybody who has a loan without a personal guarantee, if you try to sell the assets, the SBA is going to give you such a hard time. I had this poor guy. He owes less than $200,000, which means he did not personally guarantee this debt. He's trying to do the right thing and found a buyer for the assets. So he goes to the SBA and says, I'm going to sell my business to this other guy. And they send him transfer of ownership forms, which is like this huge checklist. So I said to him, well, you really don't want to sell the LLC anyway, because the buyer is not going to want the liabilities that come with it. Just sell the assets. And he said, oh, actually, as it turns out, that's what I'm doing. I misspoke when I talked to the SBA. I'm selling the assets. So I said, okay, then all you have to do is go to them and say, hey, I'm selling the assets. I just want to get your okay for the purchase price. Again, the SBA sends them back this huge checklist. I want proof of hazard insurance. I want dissolution certificates. Are you crazy? The guy's doing you a favor, SBA. Do you not understand without a personal guarantee, he can light that collateral on fire. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay, he can't light it on fire. It's their collateral. But he's not obligated to sell this stuff for you. He's trying to do the right thing, and you're like completely new, inexperienced, incompetent people are putting him through the ringer. If I were him, I would say, hey, SBA, forget it. I'm not selling this stuff. It's on the curb. Come get it. It makes no sense that the SBA would be requiring all this paperwork. So I say it again, SBA, get your head out of your ass. If somebody without a personal guarantee is selling the collateral, they're doing it because they're trying to do the right thing. And if you're going to make their life difficult, I'm just going to start telling people, don't bother. The SBA is making your life super difficult. Just contact them and say, I have no one to buy this equipment and my landlord wants it out, so come and get it. And then you'll get nothing. Like, if anyone had like a modicum of common sense, they would instruct these people. If there's no personal guarantee, if there's nothing to be gained from the sale of these assets individually, make it easy. Just say, yes, that's a fair purchase price. Go ahead, send us the money. We'll release our collateral. That's how banks do it. That's how I've been doing it forever. It's common sense. So that's it. Those are my 2 rants. And it really makes me mad that they've got this woman who can't eat or sleep because she thinks the SBA is going to take her down. And then this other guy who's trying to do the right thing by the SBA is just getting buried in requests for paperwork. It makes me very angry. So if the SBA is telling you something that might not make sense or seems really cumbersome, feel free to reach out. I'll give you my opinion. Look, am I an attorney? No. Can I guarantee that, the legal documents, can't be challenged in court one way or the other? In other words, if some of this stuff's open to interpretation, but I'll give you my opinion. Not only that, I'll give you my opinion about what they're going to do about it, because that's what it comes down to here. It's not so much what you agreed to, it's what are the repercussions if you don't honor the agreement. And that's what the SBA seems not to understand here. They have zero leverage. Without personal guarantees, they have zero leverage here. And so they should be on their knees thanking these people who are going through the time and effort to sell the assets of the business when they really have nothing to gain. So that's it. That is my rant. The general incompetence that exists in our government just drives me crazy. It really does. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I have the 30-minute consultation. Again, the link is in the notes below. All right. We'll see you next time.